things in Venezuela have been extremely grim.
The government issued a new banknote by taking the old one and just lopping off 5 zeros.
Mensual no nos alcanza para una caja de cornflakes.
Violent protesters stormed the National Assembly Sunday, even punching some lawmakers.
The clashes in Caracas between protesters and police are looking more like all-out war.
Chaos in Caracas. A stolen police helicopter fired on Venezuela's Supreme Court.
Hello and welcome to a new vlog here with us in Bogota, Colombia. We are currently at the El Dorado airport and on our way to our next stop, Caracas, Venezuela. We're super excited to visit Caracas, so let's head to the check-in counters and let's begin the journey. We have received our boarding passes. I think we're super late for the flight once more. There's a huge customs line. Hopefully we make it to the flight on time. Are you excited, Eric?
So, just at the airport gate, ready to board.
Ready to board? Some board.
Got our boarding passes and everything done. Now let's wait.
Let's wait. I think we are the last ones to board.
Not let's wait. But the airport is really nice, man. We shopped something from like a few things from duty free.
Can you look at this? Can you look at this? I am always working. Anywhere we go. I
She's
think
booking the accommodation now.
I don't know what else.
Alright, let's go into the flight now.
So we've landed into Venezuela in Caracas. We're just about to head to the customs and head to the hotel. What do you think? Do you want to go visit the city now or tomorrow?
No, why not?
Yeah, I think tomorrow is going to be special because I want to take you hiking.
Alright, well, let's go. And let's see how the immigration and everything goes.
So cute. Look at the flag. We finally made it through customs and got our baggage. We are on our way to our hotel. Let's see how the city looks like. I'm so freaking excited. We only have 2 days here, so let's make the most of it. So welcome to day 1 here in Caracas, Venezuela. We're pretty excited to be here. We have very limited time, so let's explore the city. But first, let us show you the hotel we were staying in. Let's go. This is the main lobby. There's a restaurant here, and on the first floor there's a small reception. So far the experience has been good here in Venezuela, but the time is so limited and there's so much to see. So let's head out and explore the city. We are super duper excited to go visit all the new places that we can. We have really limited time, as I said. I think we have around a day and a half. So we are here at Plaza Venezuela, the geographic center of city of Caracas. On that side we have mountains which face the Amazons, and the other side we have the coast. It's a beautiful city. We are surrounded by historical sites around us. So one side of the city, that side, has a university, and the tallest tower in Venezuela is that side. It's called Twin Towers of Venezuela. So it's the tallest building here. It's pretty nice to see. The square is pretty lively. There are people gathered here, dances and more people. There is a metro, so it's pretty well connected. We are headed towards the Simon Bolivar Square. The square played an important role here in Caracas. Not only does it speak so much more about Simon Bolivar's role in independence, against the Spanish Empire, but it also portrays how important the square was during pre-Columbian era where Muisca tribe lived here. Look at it. I mean, I have no words to say how important the square was then. Because not only did it show that people could be independent from oppression, it was also a moment of celebration for Venezuelan people. Not only Simon Bolivar not only helped Venezuelan people, he also helped Colombian, Peru and Ecuador to gain its independence from the Spanish rule. So pretty amazing to see this. He was also the first president of Venezuela. Do you want to see that? That's his statue.
So that's the statue of Simon Bolivar. And that's him. One of the most important independence leaders in the history of Venezuela. And this monument was built in 1874. So it's written La Nación Agradecida a su Liberator eris este monumento en 1874. That means from the nation to its independence or to the liberator, the monument is built in 1874.
Well, that was a good journey, a trip to take because it rained and we thought that we would have to shoot.
It was so sunny in the morning and suddenly it
sunny,
started.
it was literally sunny 15 minutes ago and we did not predict the rain, so we did not
Feels
have
like Melbourne, huh?
we do not have any of our rain gear on.
Literally feels like Melbourne weather.
Yeah, but it's so cold. Melbourne is cold. This is nice. As we saw, mostly on our trip there was a lot of people selling things in dollars, US dollars, which made us realize that there is something going on because we could not find any ATM, we could not find any banks which were open, and it soon led to the point where the news channels were right by saying there is hyperinflation because everything right now is being traded in US dollars. So that depreciates the value of Venezuelan bolivares. It is really sad to see that such a beautiful country is going through such an economic crisis where everything is super expensive, like the bread, a piece of loaf, if you may, cost around 4 USD, which is absurd. But at the same time, the people over here, they've adapted so well to the economic crisis, and it's heartwarming to see that people were really kind to each other in these distressful times. And
Just a few years back they had the demonetization as well.
Yeah, it
where
is.
they removed all the previous currencies.
Which was wow, like imagine going through so much as a citizen of the country, but people here are really kind and nice. So I do not for a second feel unsafe because of the political climate of the country. I'm not sure how it is going in the news channels, but yes, there is hyperinflation, yes.
And the
Things are
country is
expensive.
obviously in a bad shape
Yes,
right now.
it is, but at the same time, I would say that Venezuela is just like any other South American country right now, and it is pretty safe. We have not had even a single moment of terrorizing feeling that, hey, someone is going to kill us or someone is going to do something. No, it's been great so far. What do you think, Eric?
I think yes, that's true.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's so beautiful. We've not felt unsafe in the country at all. So far, I've loved it. We couldn't stay longer in this trip, unfortunately. If we would have, we could have explored more.
But it's super expensive to live here
It is.
because it's not a touristic country at all.
Yeah, because they can't afford to at the moment. But I would say that the place is not unsafe as the media is making it to be. It is pretty nice and people are sweet. They've helped us so much. So this is the Assembly Palace. It is absolutely stunning. We just were able to see a glimpse of it, but we cannot show you really well because there are guards. However, take our word for it. Amazing. We're just heading now towards our hotel and go to bed. So we are back to our hotel and our day here in Caracas has finally ended. Today is our last whole day. We were super excited to look at things around, but once again we're gonna love visiting more of Venezuela when we are back for our trip to South America. We are headed out tomorrow to our next destination, which will be in our next video. Thank you so much for watching us. We'll see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned.